What's up, guys? It's me Boxing, and I just finished up watching Tony Yoka versus Joel Tambwe Djeko, which is a 12-rounder for the European Union Heavyweight Championship. And this fight was Friday, March 5th, from the H Arena in Nantes, France. And this fight was broadcasted on ESPN+. And in this fight, it really showed the sheer power of Tony Yoka, as he was able to get the 12th round knockout victory over Joel Tambwe Djeko. I originally predicted a unanimous decision win for Tony Yoka and a wide one it was looking to be that way, as Yoka was just dominating the whole fight. Personally, I scored it 110-99 leading up to the stoppage, but there was a few rounds that you could have given Djeko. Like, at most, you could have given him 2 or 3 rounds. That's it. But Yoka was, for the most part, predominantly controlling the fight. He was just the one pressuring Djeko, landing the better shots, and he was just the better fighter, if that. But Tony Yoka now getting his 10th victory, 8th by knockout. And it was a very good knockout in the end. I mean, he was able to just batter down Djeko in the end. And then Djeko, as Lomachenko would say, he said no mas, turned his head, and the referee stopped the fight. As he was getting battered in that 12th round, and his eyes started to swell up. I believe in the 9th round it started to. And then it just got really bad in the 12th. Yoka was pounding him because he knew he needed that stoppage to look very good as a prospect, because normally if you're a prospect and you go the distance against a guy like Djeko, you'd get a lot of hate, and he was able to get the stoppage win, so I respect him for that. But Djeko really turned his back against the referee and against Yoka, which could have been really dangerous, actually, because he could have just been hit behind the head. He could have been, all kinds of things could have happened that could have been wrong, but he turned his head, referee stopped the fight, and it was over. Tony Yoka, now, as I said before, 10-0, 8 knockouts. I mean, what is next for him? As after getting that Christian Hammer victory in November, he definitely has downgraded in opposition, because he just came off of beating Johan Duhaupas, then Christian Hammer, who were two arguably former top 20 contenders, but now fighting relatively unknown Joel Tambwe Djeko. But I think he should fight another European-level fighter. I know he's been calling out Joe Joyce and wants an Olympic rematch because they fought in the Olympics, if you guys didn't know. And I would love to see that fight, as this European Union title gets him a little bit closer, because Joe Joyce, I believe, holds the EBU title, the full title, while he holds the European Union title. And I would love to see that fight, and I'm actually not too sure who wins that one. Will it be the jab of Joyce or the pressure fighting in right hand of Yoka? And Tony Yoka, in my opinion, is still one of the top heavyweight prospects. Personally, number 1, I got Joe Joyce, number 2, Tony Yoka, and number 3, Filip Hrgović. And all these guys are tremendous fighters, and possibly maybe Hrgović number 2 after this performance from Yoka. I mean, both of them are very, very close. I mean, it wasn't really a good performance from Yoka, I'm being honest. I was not impressed at all from Yoka this whole fight, because many people would think it would be a early KO or just a pure dominant victory. Although it was dominant, he didn't show really had a killer instinct in there until the 12th round came around, because he was just landing his shots, outworking Djeko, and just being the better fighter. I know you got to do what you got to do to win, but you got to do is to show you have a killer instinct to win by knockout. And in the 12th round, he started throwing bombs on Djeko and was able to get him out of there. What if he could have done that in the 4th round, 3rd round, 2nd round, something like that, and get Djeko out of there? But Djeko would land some decent body shots throughout the whole fight, and he didn't really land anything too good. And when he would land, like, let's just say a right hand in the temple, Yoka would take it fairly well, considering that Djeko only has 8 knockouts and has 17 victories. But what's next for Djeko after losing here? I just would say for him, just some more hometown fights in Belgium, if not other parts in Europe like France, Netherlands, anywhere there, even Germany. I mean, he's sort of just a hometown-based fighter. Most, if not all, his fights were in Europe, and similar to Yoka, but Yoka definitely could travel abroad and go to the United States and challenge for a major world title, or just fight someone in the top 15, while Djeko sort of seems stuck here fighting European-level fighters and not really succeeding, if that, when he steps up. So overall, Tony Yoka gets a knockout victory in the 12th round over Joel Tambwe Djeko to improve to 10-0 with 8 wins coming by way of knockout and push forward his career path to fight for a world title in the near future. And that's really it. I'm going to be boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.